temperature for Burlington on February 16th is 20 degrees. Today's actual temp is 45. Nobody's been skiing in Vermont this winter, but there's an awful lot of sugaring going on, a season early. There's no way I can write this thing fast enough. I keep trying to focus on Liz's story, but today, all I can think is tree frog. Because my friend Tasha just told me about an NPR story on Brazilian tree frogs dying from a moisture-induced skin mold caused by lack of sun. Apparently, global warming has made the rainforest too cloudy. The rainforest. And I'm obsessed. I want the damn tree frogs in my show. So, feeling hands-on, I stack some furniture into a mock rainforest canopy and start a tree frog improv. Here's my idea for a scenario. Two frogs, both dying of skin mold, climb to the top of the tallest tree in the forest looking for the sun. They fail to find it. The frog-eating birds are circling. One frog freaks out, climbs back down. The other starts praying to the great green frog goddess. And then, something miraculous happens. So here's what the beginning of my improv looks like. So much for my career as an amphibious actor. I'm also completely caught up in what a Brazilian tree frog would sound like. Should probably sound Brazilian, yes? Maybe Hispanic if I suck at the Portuguese accent. At worst, it'll probably sound like Mandy Patinkin in The Princess Bride. You know.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
But no. I open my mouth, and it comes out sonorous and British. Like Tree Frog is played by Ian McKellen. In fact, I'm pretty much acting out a scene between Frogdo and Greendolf from Amphibian Lord of the Rings. You know, the one where Frogdo says, "I wish this skin disease had never come to me." And Greendolf replies, "So do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us." Lovely advice. But I still haven't solved the problem of how this frog talks. Okay, executive decision, frog's gonna talk like Mandy Patinkin. In fact, we'll call him Inigo as a little homage. But then I think this is a Lysistrata-inspired story, and that's all about the women taking charge. So maybe the frog should be female. Iniga. Hello. My name is Iniga Frogtoya. You killed my planet. Prepare to die. Or at least make a serious change in your behavior. Back to listen out. She's on Air Force One, flying home from the conference. Happy birthday, Mom. Here. What's this? Alias Season 1? It's a spy show. Drills, chills, kickboxing, very sexy. Watch this, and the next time you're arrested by an island nation, you'll be able to fight your way out with a banana. Thanks. You know, the Tuvaluans, they had to... Oh, Callie, I don't take it personal. I get it. They're screwed. But I wasn't even thinking about that. You know, I owe you an apology. You have been fired up about this stuff for ages, and you've been trying to tell me, but I couldn't believe that... I just did a little online research. Totally jarred my preserves. I love how you talk all southern when you're upset. Honey, how I feel right now doesn't even share a zip code with upset. Think about how fossil fuels are completely embedded in everything we do. Heat, electricity, transportation, plastics, pesticides. You name it, there's a dead dinosaur in it. How other countries are trying to cut back on carbon emissions, but mostly they can't hardly make a dent. And the predictions of what could happen. Rise in oceans, expand in deserts, advance in tropical diseases, resource wars. Some folks claim the whole earth is dying, and I feel like I'm the last one to get the memo. So what have you been up to? I found out who you replaced back there. A Dr. Jenny Hong, chief climate scientist from NASA. She gave an interview to the Times saying that the administration had been changing, softening the results of her research. She finally got fed up, went public, and we fired her. Oh my God. Well, darling daughter, have you had enough of the orphan hugging? Oh yeah. All right. Grab some coffee, and you're gonna bone me up on this some more. When we get back, I am talking to Jack. Honey, this is crazy. We are America here. It's our job to save the world. March. I went to teach yoga at the gym today. They're in this new facility with an enormous roof. And I think, man, that roof is huge. If they put solar panels up there, they could power the entire club. So I actually say to the owner, man, that roof is huge. If you could put solar panels up there, you could power the entire club. And I hope his reaction is going to be, wow, yes, that would be a tremendously ecological and righteous thing to do. I'm going to get going on that immediately. Instead, his actual reaction is to laugh and say, yeah, big roof. Then I'm talking to one of the personal trainers, and she tells me how she's really stiff and needs to do some yoga. And I tell her how I need to buff up so I can hop around like a tree frog for my show, and I offer to trade her privates. Now, by that, I mean yoga lessons. Not an exchange of genitals. And I tell her how I'm trying to stop global warming, and without missing a beat, she says, global warming? You can't stop that. We're screwed. I don't want to say no, we are not screwed. Well, we are screwed, but we're not completely screwed. We're just screwed enough that things could get really bad, but we're not so screwed we can't still have some kind of positive impact. But at that point, she's headed off to kickboxing. And I need to go teach yoga and bring peace to the planet through sun salutes and deep nasal breathing. Which I believe is possible in a what the bleep do we know, quantum physics meets spirituality sort of way. Later though, after class, I look at all the trucks and SUVs out in the parking lot. And the lack of solar panels on that giant roof. And I don't know.